Hello there, this is our creation guide for the monk in Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. This one breaks my heart. The monk is just not very good. They aren't very good in the base game, and it takes a lot of different mods just to make them the equal of other classes. They miss out on quite a few things just because they are so unique. In fact, when I was assigning when I would do these videos, I was having a hard time where I would place monks. Are they a martial class, or are they kind of like a rogue style class? It's really hard to tell. Now, fluff-wise, I love monks. Using martial arts is such a cool concept that could work really well. I will say that since they are so unique, naturally I think the game developers felt the need to nerf monks in a lot of different ways. However, I feel like they could have benefited a lot from just finding one specific role and sticking to that role. And the problem is, in Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, they don't have a good role to fill that other classes can't do better. This makes monks particularly difficult to play in Baldur's Gate 1 since they were introduced as a new class for Baldur's Gate 2 and managed to be playable by level 7 when they got their introduction. I could come up with a list of a few things that I'd like to see monks get to give them a more specific role in combat. But until some supermodder comes along and asks for my insight, I will only suggest a few things here or there while playing, and when I do my playthrough, probably dying. Suffice to say, I am excited about giving this class a new look when I finally do the playthrough of the monk, but I'm going to have to be very, very careful in how I play and with how I fight. But if I can get to levels 3, 4, and 5 without dying, then I might be able to get nice and far. However, we'll see how well I do also in Baldur's Gate 3 and see if there's any change there. For alignment, monks are required to be lawful. So it's either being lawful good, lawful neutral, or lawful evil. I think the idea is that all monks follow some sort of code or a set of rules. I don't really like it, but I get it. So when I play through my playthrough of the monk, I'll probably go lawful good, similar to what I had to do for the paladin. For abilities, the monk wants to focus on the standard warrior stats of strength, dexterity, and constitution. Next, I would go for charisma for the social bonuses. You don't really need to worry about wisdom or intelligence, because in this version of Dungeons & Dragons, they don't get anything from having a decent wisdom, whereas in current version, that also helps out with their AC. For skills, monks can hide in shadows and move silently, but they don't get any backstab. In addition, they can find traps, but they can't disarm the traps that they find. They can only find them. You see what the problem is? Especially in going through Nashkel mines or going through the mines in Cloakwood? Yeah, it's kind of an issue. For weapon proficiencies, monks can use a lot of the same weapons that thieves can, unless they are two-handed weapons. Plus, as one would guess, they are the one class that can actually kill with their unarmed attacks. If other characters fight unarmed, then it always is non-lethal damage. It's a way to knock out an opponent without having killed them, but then you don't get anything from that except maybe you can pickpocket them. With a monk, you can actually fight them unarmed and actually do damage and kill them if need be. At early levels, the monk's unarmed attacks are relatively low in damage. I recommend starting with a sword or a dagger if you're looking to go into melee, or go with darts or throwing daggers to keep your distance. And then, monks will have their appearance and their sounds, including, if you notice on the paper doll, that stupid tonsure that we need to have in order to show our dedication to prayer, humility, hard work, punching people, and academia. I'll be putting a playthrough of the monk sometime in the future, but until then, you should feel free to check out my other starter guides for Baldur's Gate. That'll be it for this video. Feel free to comment, subscribe, and tell your friends. Take care, and good luck. We're all counting on you.